Hello learners, welcome to my channel. Let us see how to use data types, different data types in Java, primitive data types. There are 8 primitive data types, right? What are those? They are byte, short, int, long, float, double, char and boolean, right? So let us see one by one. Int, how to declare int. So int x, this is the declaration. This is how we declare integer variable, right? We can assign values using equal operator like 10. It shows the value of 10. So this is how we are declaring variable, integer variable, and then this is how we are assigning the value into it. Suppose we are declaring a variable as int, but you are storing a value 2.5. So it won't accept the value, right? So it will say cast it, cast the expression into integer. So what is this casting and all, we'll see little later. So it is not accepting, float values into integers, right? So if I want to use some character, but it is accepting, how it is accepting a character into integer. So there is something called ASCII. It is automatically converting this character to ASCII values. So ASCII values are nothing but American Standard Code for information interchange. So that, based on that only, it is converting. So ASCII value for S. So we will see that if we run it, what is the value of ASCII for S. So for S it is 115. For what do you say for Z? So these and all we'll see later, but simply I'm just running it with another character. So it is 122 for Z, right? So for A, what is that? For capital A, what is that? For capital Z, for numbers from 0 to 9. So that way we have more than 65,000 characters. So starting from 0, ASCII value starting from 0. So 0 is for null character. Okay. So what you say? By this, characters can be assigned to integer, right? At the same time, integers can be assigned to character. So we'll see that. So char s I am declaring, and I am assigning a value which is 98 into that. So it is accepting. There is no error. What is the value of 98? What is the character representing 98? It is B. So B is the character which is representing 98. 97, definitely, what is that? It will be a lowercase a. So alphabet starts from 97, right? You know what is uh, ASCII value for Z, that is 122. So 97 to 128. So we have ASCII values for lowercase alphabets. So let me clear it off. I am going to declare a byte B, which is a smaller number, right? You know it is minus 128 to 127. If I try to assign a value 128 plus 128, it is throwing error saying it is an int value you are providing. Casting is required because it is not allowing the value 128 to store into byte variable. But if I enter 127, it will allow, right? It will allow. But what I'm doing now is, okay, B is a byte. Will short, I'll declare short. I'll declare short variable and assigning 127. Will it accept 27, 127 or 100 or something within the byte value range? Yes. So I am assigning a byte into it directly. The value 127 which is there in the B, so I am assigning to short, right? So will it accept? Yes, it is accepting. Smaller numbers can be assigned to a bigger type variable, right? You mean to say now if it is int x, now can I assign x equal to uh, ASH? Yes. Can I assign x equal to b? Yes. So this way a bigger numbers, a bigger type variables can accept smaller type variable values. Same thing like with the other one, like what is that long? Long L equal to, if I say, will it accept x? Yes. Will L accept sh? Yes. Will L accept b by type variable? Yes. So we can assign to it. But reverse can't be done. Like uh, we can't assign b equal to x, let's say, right? Here also we can't assign L value into anything like b equal to L or b equal to, right, x or b equal to sh. So all this can be done. Now let us see decimals. So how we are declaring decimals? Using float. Float f equal to, suppose float f, I'll declare float f equal to 10 if I say. So and if I say s out f, what is it giving? Automatically it is taking 10.0, right? What if I want to give 0.23, right? Then it is giving error, means it is a double. If you are giving point, that means decimal, so which by default takes a double. So double should be converted to float. So how to convert it? It is using a character f. So it can be capital F or small f. So whatever it is, like if you want, you can use lowercase f also, like f, like this. So both works the same, right? So which means we are mentioning explicitly, we are mentioning it is a float, not a double. Okay, so this is how we have to write floats. So again, float, can float accept all the above? Can it accept a long first? Let me see. So it is accepting long. So now 127.0. Okay, let us see now. Will float accepts the previous data types, integral data types? F equal to L if I say, there is no issue. F equal to integer x if I say, it is having no issues. F equal to short, F equal to byte. So on the reverse side, like if I say b equal to f, b equal to f, what is that? B equal to sh, sh equal to, and sh equal to f, x equal to f, b equal to f. So all this throws errors, right? Same thing like for float, however it is, like same thing for double. So double, we have to declare using double keyword like this. So we'll say d, and then d equal to, if I say 100, only 100. So let me comment it first, and if you see now, if I run and see, okay, I'll put this, uh, I'll cut there and put it here for double. So I'm printing D. Now when I'm running it, so it is showing 100.0, same however it is for float. So, but only it is an integer, so it is not throwing any issue. So the literal is only integer. It is not having any decimals. Let's see if I have decimal numbers to the literal. No, there is no issue, right? There is no issue because by default, as you know, by default it will be considered as double only. You don't need to write any D kind of letters. So if you want to write, yes, there is no issue with that. You can write it either capital D or small d, but by default it will be considered as double only. Okay, so again will double accepts lower data types like F. Yes, it accepts. D accepts long, D accepts integer, D accepts short, D accepts. So it accepts all this, but reverse things can't be possible. Like if you are sending double to float, F equal to D. So suppose integral values like L equal to D, not possible, and X equal to D integer equal to decimal double, so which is not possible. At the same time, short equal to D not possible, B equal to D is not possible, byte equal to decimal, byte equal to double, not possible. Next thing is char. Anyway, we already seen that char C. If I say char C, C equal to, then if I want to assign a character, so it should be single quotes, right? In single quotes, you want to, if you want to give a space, yes, you can give, and if you want to give any character, you can give any number, any special characters. Can I give multiple characters? No, you cannot give multiple characters. It is a string. that that is a different type of data, right? Is it an integer literal? Yes, it accepts, no issues. As you all know, concerned character in the ASCII code will be assigned to it. But if I say x is a variable for integer, right? X, or b is a variable for byte, so x is a variable for int, right? So if I use x, it is not accepting. It is telling that you are giving integer, but you should convert it. hmm? But if I give literal direct values, it is accepting, right? If I keep on giving it again, it is throwing error because it is going above the length of whatever the ASCII limit I told, 65,535. So you have to cast it, or else you have to remove some zeros. So it is a under 65,535, right? So literals directly, if you want to give, it is accepting. But the same 100, if we have it in a integer variable, int xx, or if I say int I, if I say, if int I equal to same number, right? Like if I have multiple zeros or whatever it is, the same number, if I have it inside it, so if I say direct I, it is throwing an error. But if I say value of it, it is not throwing error. So you have to understand the small difference here. Now let us see the last one, boolean. How to, if I say boolean bl, and bl equal to, if I say true, it will take it. So if you are assigning some different values like numerics, no, okay, and some character, if we say no, or can will it accept at least true inside single quotes? No. So it should be without single quotes, true or false. If you want to print out and see, Yes, BL can be printed like it is false. So this is generally how to declare data types and assign values to it. But what is a casting? So what is casting? So here by default the conversion is happening, right? Conversions are happening by default, like lower values can be assigned to the higher data types. So lower values can be assigned, but higher values can't be assigned to the lower data types. So that is already we have seen that. So the auto conversion is happening by default in Java. Whereas if you want to do explicitly, right, that is nothing but casting, typecasting. We call it as a typecasting. So typecasting, how to do typecasting? I'll remove everything here and I'll start from beginning again. Int, if I say int x and x is having a value of 10 or 10.23, if I say it is float, if you are assigning, then it won't accept, right? So but if you want to typecast it, so how to do the typecasting? And when you say cast expression to integer, so this expression is not in integer, cast it to integer. So that is what they are telling. So it is a float. The value which you are provided is float, so you have to convert to float to integer. If I click on it also it will do. Let's see what will happen here. See, this is how we should cast the type. So that value, whatever the type of the value here, you can anytime you can write whatever my data type. So my data type is integer for x. So I have to do within a small bracket we have to say int. This is how we are casting the type. When I run it, it is giving nothing. When I write sys out and run it, it will give value. But it's up to you. You are explicitly you are converting. So whatever the consequences, like the values will be truncated, so decimals will be removed, and the only integral part is stored into this x. So that and all, you know, you are aware of it because you are doing it yourself, right? So that is how it is storing. So whatever errors we got previously, for everything you can try this casting, typecasting, and see how it is storing the values, like the values you have to see. So this is typecasting. Type conversion we have already seen, which is lower values can be assigned to higher data types anytime. So that is type conversion, and this is typecasting. Okay.